Welcome back, Truth Seeker. Wednesday, November 20th, 2019, it was reported that Cameron, well-known rapper, his longtime girlfriend, who he was in a good relationship with, suddenly died. And she was very healthy in recent days. Her death completely unexpected. There's still no cause of death out. There's rumors that she had a heart attack. But the way this is being treated is, what a tragedy, And again in the world of celebrity, you get stories like this, A disproportionate amount of stories of young people dying out of nowhere, perfectly healthy the day before, then gone. So disproportionate, these type of stories when it comes to celebrity. Guy is the first overall pick of the draft, and he brings his cousin with him. And then a few hours after he's drafted number one overall, you read about the death of his cousin getting ran over in the streets where the draft was. I'm talking about Ben Simmons. And I'm talking about really 1,000 other examples before then and since then. So if you're new here, I want to show you what stands out about this story. And before I go any further, I want you to look up two songs. I want you to look up the song Murder by Numbers by the band The Police. It came out in 1983. It's about how killing's the sport of the elite. It's as simple as ABC 1, 2, 3. And there's another song called Gematria, the killing name. And Gematria is the practice of coding numbers into words, like ABC 1, 2, 3. Listen to these songs. Read the lyrics. Look up the Agatha Christie novels, the ABC murders. Every time you see one of these suspicious deaths in the news, there's always a clear numerical pattern that pays tributes to the words of killing and murder, without fail. And in this case, notice they emphasize Cameron's 43 years old at the time of the death of his girlfriend, whose name is Tawassa. Tawassa. This news comes November 20th, 2019. Today is a date with a life lesson number of 43. Tawassa's 43. Killing's 43. Masonic's 43. Earlier this year you had Ashton Kutcher on trial for the murder of a young woman the night of the 43rd Grammys. Big story behind that. This number 43 shows up around death and killing all the time. And another number that does as well as 17. From Cameron's 43rd birthday to this news breaking on this day is 289 days later, which has a square root of 17. And the word kill is 17. And the reason the word Mason and Masonic is up here, modern Freemasonry began in 1717. And 59 years later, this Masonic nation, America, was established. 59 is the 17th prime. Freemasonry sums to 59 in Hebrew and in English. Again, 59 is the 17th prime number. Mason 17. Modern Freemasonry began in 1717. Freemasonry is based in Kabbalah. Kabbalah is where this code of letters and numbers comes from. Gematria. In Kabbalah's Book of Formation, it stated God created the world with letters, numbers, and words. Which is why in the beginning of the Bible, Genesis, God speaks the world into existence over numbered days. Letters, numbers, words. So Tawassa dead on the date with the life lesson number of 43. Cameron's 43. Killing's 43. Masonic's 43. Seen this pattern many times over. If you haven't read my book, Letters and Numbers, there's a chapter in that book that's a book within a book. It's over 150 pages long, just the one chapter. It's called Murder by Numbers. Talks about everything from that 1983 Police song, Murder by Numbers, where murder equals 83, to Charles Manson, to about every celebrity death you can think of. Charles Manson recently died at age 83. Anyhow, there's not a lot of information out. Can't find her birthday. They don't have a cause of death. But when more information comes out, I'll follow up. Notice the story also comes on the 20th of the month, November 20th, and they mention how they were in a relationship for nearly 20 years. Death equals 20. So get a story of death and killing on a perfect date for it. We'll leave it there, Truth Seeker. Until next time.